shall see if I can find myself. Yes, I can. Okay. Why do they do that to me? When they do that to me, there's like no share button. So then I have to go back out and go in and find myself again. It's ridiculous. All the things. I'm gonna knock something over. That's gonna fall. Oh goodness, guys. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find myself again. I'm not sure. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing today, but we'll get there. We will get there. So, while I am doing this, I will tell you, let's see, I want to make sure that I have the sound off. I will tell you what happened. Today, my mom is actually going to get to come home from the hospital. So I'm super excited about that. Her kidney miraculously, is that how you say that word? Started working, which is so exciting. So exciting. We are so beyond excited about that. And so I am making her this jar. I'm going to make this jar for the flowers that we went and picked up. And I'm going to put a transfer on it. We're going to chalk something on it. Okay, seriously? Just post it. I don't know what the heck this is doing, honestly. No idea. No idea what this is doing. No idea what it's doing. But it's so cute. My mom's all, well, that's because God healed my kidney. I'm all, oh, Mama, I love you so much. And the doctor just kind of smiled. It was pretty cute. So, we are going to do this for my mama. And I haven't chalked on glass. Well, no. Okay, I take that back. I have chalked on glass, but normally I would like use our ink and set it in the oven and the whole bit. But I'm not doing it that way today because of the fact that I did spray paint it a sea glass so that you can kind of see through it. So I did spray paint the sea glass, and I wanted to make sure that if, oh, right now you guys, if you are commenting, I'm not seeing it right at this time. Right now I'm just sharing really quick, and if you're able to do that, that would be great. Just so you know, I'm going to try and get to comments as soon as I'm finished sharing. But anyways, but it's great news that Mom is coming home. Her kidney appears to be working at this point. We are so super excited. My dad is over the moon. He's so cute. He's like a little kid, just ecstatic, you know. I mean, it's like they haven't ever been really I mean, yeah, besides, you know, like maybe a weekend here or there, they haven't ever been apart. And in the last, I don't even know how many years, they have not been apart at all. All right, so let me get my sharing done here. So, but like I said, we're gonna try and chalk on this. I would ink it, but since I sprayed it, I don't want it to go in the oven. I thought about doing glass etching, which you can do. You can do glass etching through our transfers. And I thought about doing that, but then I decided that I wanted to go a different route with it. So I decided not to do that. This is my second jar, by the way, because the wind picked up and blew over the other one and broke it. So, you know, I mean, it's one of those days. But that's okay, because I'm so excited. I'm going to get to see my mama, which just makes me... I can't even tell you how excited I am. Okay. None of that now. All right. So, but she's doing good. She still is getting sick every time she eats. So, they're still not sure what is going on with that. We have no idea. No idea what is going on with that. No idea. So, they're still going to want the oncologist and her regular doctor to figure something out with that. You know, do a full workup, try and figure that out. But I'm like, you guys have had her over a week. What do you mean do a full workup? What, you guys, like, every day came in and took, like, tons of blood to where you're talking that she might have to have a transfusion. So, exactly what are we talking here? I don't know. No idea. No idea. But, like I said, we are over the moon, excited that she is coming home. Right now, her kidney appears to be working. And she absolutely, when she saw this transfer, she absolutely loved the saying, so this is what we're doing. And I got it because Hub stopped and picked up some flowers for her. And, okay, let's see. Now we're going to see if they're going to let me see comments. Nicole! Hello, honey. Yes, it is great news. I am so excited. So excited because I leave on Tuesday. And I didn't think I was going to get to see my mom before I left. So, I am like so excited. But Mom saw this transfer. And she just absolutely loved it. Because it says, nothing can dim the light that shines from within. And my mom says, that is just such a beautiful sentiment. You know. And then, and it reminded me because today she was telling the doctor, she's all, it's because of prayer that I'm going home. It's because of prayer that my kidney is working. And he just kind of smirked and kind of nodded and, you know, so it's cute. And I'm like, you go, Mom, you tell him. It's like you got people all over praying for this woman. And let me tell you, this is one godly woman. So, you know, my dad is a retired pastor. He, you know, he was had to go over to Kingman. They have property in Kingman. And, it's all, like, off-grid. So, you know, he has to put water in the batteries, and I'm not sure exactly everything that he does. He puts water in the solar battery, in the batteries for the solar, and he fills the water tanks so that the trees and everything there on the property get watered. And, you know, I mean, they lived over there part-time anyway for a couple of years. And so it's like their happy place, you know. And kind of like the ranch is my happy place, but I'm thinking that's going to go bye-bye after this trip. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and sell my share with that. And so that has been a lot of the talk around my house about what I should do and stuff. It will definitely help pay off my Glowforge if I don't have to pay the assessments. So I'm thinking that might be what's happening. But anyway, so when she saw this, she's like, that is so beautiful. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to do this. And like I said, Hubs stopped and got flowers. And so I wanted to make up a vase to go with it. And I didn't have any vases. And since we're trying so hard to not go into any stores, you know, I mean, it was bad enough that I had to go get my oil changed. And his oil changed. So what we did, you make appointments now to get your oil changed at the dealership, at the Jeep dealership. And so I went and I got my oil changed. And then his oil, we made the appointment to where my Jeep would be finished. And we could pick up my Jeep and then pick up, you know, and then leave and pick up his Jeep next. So that we weren't like sitting in the lobby or anything. Because, you know, with Mom, it's like we got to be so careful. And my sister is so immune compromised also. I mean, even with her being a hospice nurse, she takes it she has to be so careful with her autoimmune issues. So it's like with her, it's kind of funny. She has her bonnet on, and then she has her mask, and then she has the face shield, and she has glasses on. She's got the whole bit, and her patients have to be tested. And there can only be one other person in the house when she's there. And they have to be way, way across the room for her to even be there. So, you know, so we're all doing our part in keeping my sister and my mom both safe. So, but it's so rampant here right now. My poor friend and my daughter-in-law's mom, you know, one and the same, she ended up with COVID, and she said that the nausea was like no joke. She had the nausea, and they're saying that that's not even a symptom. It's like, well, I got news for you. It was a symptom. Because my poor friend, I think I'm going to use this shimmer. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to see the words. I can always wash it off if not. And I am going to seal this afterwards. I'm trying to think. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did it. If I can get this out. Okay, so this is how I did it. This was one of our club transfers. That is $19.99 a month, and you get 3 pay singles and a transfer every month. And let me show you this month's transfer because I just received it today. So if you haven't seen my unboxing earlier, it always comes in a cute envelope with flowers on it, adorable. Where did I just put that? I was just looking at it. This is ridiculous. I'm telling you, this is my life today, guys. And it says fall. It's absolutely adorable. But I just moved a bunch of stuff. So this is probably why. And I think it just hit the ground. Nope, here it is. Look, it says fall blessings. So this is for September. So if you want to get in on September's club, then definitely let me know, because we want to do that before September, before the 1st of September. You won't be charged until the 5th unless you end up doing the Kickstarter, or you want to add this month's, which this month's is this one. May the road rise up to meet you. Which is cool about this one is you can use the outer border, or you can use just the rise up. You can use just parts of it also. But so I'm trying to decide. I'm thinking I'm just going to do the diamond. I'm thinking I'm not going to do the raise, because it's going to, well, oh, hell with it. We're going to do raise too. Let's just try it. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we're just going to see what happens. And I know I got a little air bubble here, so I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. Sometimes it'll just ink a little different, or paste a little different. See, I can see that air bubble right there. It may just not go on quite as smooth, but it's a little harder when you're putting it on like a round piece. I figure, you know what the heck. Mom's gonna love it no matter what. And I will seal this with like a Krylon sealer, just so that it can be washed. You know, with water at least. I wouldn't like get overly on it, but because I'm only going to do one coat. But I think she would get a kick out of the raise. Because she told me, she told Dad, well, maybe I'm here just because someone needs a testimony. And I'm like, oh, Mom, you're always thinking of others. You are so adorable. I just love this woman so much. I'm like, what am I going to do without this woman? What am I going to do? But, yeah, and so then I leave on Tuesday, and this is probably going to be my last trip, because I think I'm going to go ahead and sell my share. So no more sequoias for me, but I figure I can always get a designated user every couple of years. I can go up with my other daughter-in-law's mom, because she has a share. So as long as she keeps her share, I can always go up with her, because she used to go up with us before she got a share. So, and I have a storage trailer up there, and I think she might buy it, which would be good for her, because it's so nice to not have to like take everything up all the time. So, and our storage trailer has been up there like for 15 years. So I just got to figure out what I need to do for that. And the problem is my father-in-law gave that to us years and years ago, and we just, you know, we never put it in our name, because it's just sitting up at the ranch. It's in my father-in-law's name, and my father-in-law passed away, but it's been 4 years ago, I think now. So we just got to figure it out. You know, it's one of those things, oh, we'll get around to just doing it later, because it would just be a family transfer and all that. And it didn't happen. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and pull this off. Now I did wax this, and we have some boo-boos on it, but That's not a big deal because once this dries, we'll be able to take care of that. But look at how gorgeous that looks. And that's with our shimmer. Isn't that beautiful? Hey girl, how are you? I was just telling everybody that Mom gets to come home. Her kidney started working to the point where they will let her come home. She will still have to be on a renal diet. So, we're not sure all that entails, but we'll get sure, you know. There's going to be a lot of changes that we're going to have to make. But, you know, with cancer, every time we turn around, there's a change. And that's okay. We will do whatever we need to do to take care of Mom. I know, isn't it great? And Mom is so cute because she told the doctor, she's all, that's just answered prayer, doctor. And she is just the sweetest woman. But I was getting worried about her. Yes, please continue to pray because she is still getting nauseous and they don't know why. They don't know why because we were thinking that maybe it was because of her kidney being sick. So we were kind of thinking, well, maybe it's that. Well, evidently it's not. So they want her doctors to do a complete workup. So we're not sure exactly what's going on or why it's going on. We're just thrilled that she's going to come home. But, because I mean, she is, on a good day, she's 55 minutes away. That's on a good day. And it doesn't matter how far away she is because in California, there is no visiting in hospitals. And we're like, well, is she on the ground floor? Does she have a window? That'll just go out and sit in the courtyard and just, you know, just so he could see her, you know. But she was on the 6th floor, so that thought didn't work. Okay, so I'm just kind of taking off some of these areas that smeared a little, and I knew it would, just because of how concaved it is and stuff, you know, because it's not a smooth surface. So, and I'm using our detailed tool, and it's just a silicone tip. It's still pokey, but it takes a little longer for frost. And I wanna show you something, guys. So when she does not have this, when she doesn't have flowers in here, and I'm gonna get her a set of this because I want her to have this because this is so my mom. Let's see. I want her to be able to see that light coming through because that's my mom. Having that light come through. I know it's hard to see in here because I got so much light going on, but you guys get the idea. In fact, you know what? Here, let me shut the big light out. Let's see if that works or if I need to shut both. And I just used sea glass paint. Look at that. And then even at night, she can just see it when she's having a rough time. Just give her encouragement. And anything to give this woman encouragement. Because you know what? Cancer sucks. It sucks. Okay. So isn't that awesome? So you guys, pound those hearts. Pound those hearts, and if you can share the love. Okay, I'm using this side because it hasn't been that long since I painted it. Well, and I'm just trying to scratch it off without scratching the paint, because I could see that I scratched the paint a little, which I'll just spray a little of the spray paint onto like a piece of tinfoil or something, and then I can touch it up. So in case you guys didn't know that, that is something that you can do. If you get a scratch or something when you've used spray paint, you can just spray it up a little. Just like make like a little cup of spray paint and just spray it really good. And then you can use a brush that you don't really care about, you know, one of the cheapy brushes. And you can hit just little spots here and there. Because, I mean, I didn't let this set for 24 hours. Honestly, we thought maybe Mom might come home on Monday. Maybe. Because they were doing a TB test, thinking that if she did have to go on dialysis, then they'd be ready to do a port. So, you know, now we're still praying about this one test that it's going to take I think another 10 days or something, and it's a big one. And that's a big test. But thank God they're not keeping her in there for 10 days just to see. But since everything came back and is working good for now, yeah, see, that kind of scratched off a little bit of the paint. But that's okay, because I'll touch it up. And I'm not going to do too much more on this, but I will, I'll clean it up a little bit here and there. And then it will get a Krylon sealer, and that's going to be it. Put Mama's flowers in it. And then when she gets home, she will get her flowers, and then I will put a package of these battery operated lights in, and she will get this, because she, like I said, she just absolutely loved that. But so I was like, okay, Mama's getting that. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it exactly. I just knew that it was going to go on there. I was like, I could just go and I could get a vase, and then I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's a store. That's not going to happen. It's like, it's crazy, you guys. Everything has just, so many people that we know have gotten COVID lately, and it's scary, and I don't want to do anything that is going to mess my mama up. So if that means that I am home, I am home. You know, I will do whatever I need to do for her. Let's see, there's a couple little spots. I'm going to see if I can go ahead. It's a little harder to do it with the shimmer, just because it's a little thicker. It's not like our other paste, because it has like almost like a mica powder in it. So I'm just gonna get some little spots. But anyway, so I just wanted to hop on here, give you guys the good news, and show you that you can paste on like anything. But I did go ahead and I did wax this, because it can curl your transfer a little. It can stretch it, depending on how how much it really sticks to it. And I fuzzed the stuffings out of it before I even came on my live. So, you know, but it's also more difficult when there is such it's not a flat surface, so it's a little more challenging. But it's still, I mean, look at that. I have a gift in just a few minutes. Now, it wouldn't have taken me as long if I wouldn't have broke the first jar, but, you know, the wind happens. Anyways, alrighty guys, I am going to hop off of here, and I am going to go and get some of the other paint and just kind of touch up a little bit here, and then get some flowers in and call my dad and find out if we know yet what time they're going to let her go. He's probably sitting down there in the parking lot waiting for them to say, okay, she's ready. You know, a lot of people have been spending a lot of time in those parking lots, unfortunately. But, you know, we do what we have to do for our loved ones. And I'm so excited. I am just so excited to see my mama. Because honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to get to see her again after when she went in. I was worried. I was worried. Because she was bad off. I will not ever tell her how bad off and how worried I was. But I was worried. You know, and to see your daddy break down, oh, that's hard. That's so hard. But you know what? His girls are here for him. So, that's all that counts, right? Anyways, alright, so that's where we're at. So I just kind of shaded it in a little bit. So, thank you so much for joining me. And remember the 3 ways to shop. Definitely right there. Make sure you like and follow me. And here on Facebook, which is Facebook, it would be under Chalking with Charlotte. So make sure that you are on with me. And hey, Lauren, I didn't see you come on, babe. Mom's coming home. We're excited. So Lauren is my niece. She's married to my nephew, and she is a teacher, so she is dealing with all this distance learning stuff that all of y'all are dealing with at home. Well, she's dealing with in the classroom, teaching to virtual kiddies. But so anyways, I decided to let you know, and definitely show you this little guy, because that is so mama. Alrighty, well, thank you for joining me, and I will catch you guys on the next video.